Alright guys, it looks like I'm live. I can't guarantee the quality of the feed though, because I'm on a prepaid travel SIM card, if you will, in Japan here, and it's really hard to find a quality prepaid SIM card with data in Japan. Contrary to Vietnam, it was really easy, and that's surprising to me because Japan is so advanced and progressive when it comes to technology, but when it comes to prepaid SIM cards for tourists, not so good. So I see two of you joining here. I hope you are doing well. I'm in the neighborhood of Akihabara. I think you don't pronounce the R's in Japan, so it's Akihabara, Japan. And this neighborhood is actually a dedicated neighborhood. That's the thing I love about Tokyo, is that the neighborhoods, each neighborhood has a specialty. This one is all about anime and manga and hentai and gamers. There's also the Japanese maids that are out on the street that invite men to come in and have a drink with a girl dressed up as a maid and converse with that girl. Obviously it's pretty expensive, and they don't really approach foreigners because they know that foreigners can't have a conversation in Japanese. So I'm just going to turn the camera around for a sec here, and you will end up seeing right over here one of those Japanese maids. If this person taking a photo gets out of the way, there we go, there she is. And so that's what you'll see all over the streets of Akihabara here. So again, like I was saying, the specialty of this neighborhood is Japanese hentai and anime, the type of Sailor Moon, schoolgirl kind of, you know, comic books and DVDs that you get in Japan. There's also all these little stores that sell excuse me, they sell the kind of like the little, I don't know, Pokemons or whatever you want to call them. I'm just gonna hop the fence here because there's a little bit of a plug up of pedestrians there and I can't get through. So you'll see on the other side of me here, if I turn the camera around, you'll see Sega over there. I know that the lettering is probably backwards because I'm using the camera that's facing me on the iPhone. I'm going to turn the camera around again, and over here you'll see what I mean by those kind of little Japanese you know, characters or dolls or toys. Kind of like the, like I say, the Pokemons and the kind of stuff like that. So lots of people shopping these stores for those kind of things. They even have vending machines out here that sell you a bunch of little characters, and even sometimes you get comic books, you know, and it's kind of a mystery in terms of what comic book you're going to be getting. So far, I absolutely love Tokyo. I would like to do a live stream in every single neighborhood, but obviously I can't. Tokyo is so big. Yesterday I went to Shinjuku, I think it's pronounced, where there's a major crossing, like a crosswalk in every direction, and just so many people. Thank you, Kevin, for the comment. I hope you're doing well. Here in Japan today it's about 25 degrees. It's a little bit gray and overcast. Now I'll say something about this neighborhood. If I were to maybe turn that up, I don't know if you can see right above my head there, you have those Sailor Moon type characters. There's a lot of sex shops, and even the shops that sell the anime and stuff, the higher you go up on the floors, we'll say the more erotic it gets, and it gets to, you know, to where it's just anime pornography, if you will. And in both the sex shops that I went in and the, out of curiosity of course, and wow, do Japanese ever sell some things that I wish they sold in Canada back, you know, in, we'll say, the American continent. They just have some amazing products here that we don't have back home. But I also noticed that in both the anime shops and the sex shops, that there are things that they do sell that would be downright illegal back home. Just absolutely 100% illegal. But that's Japanese culture, and it's not my business to change that. Of course, for research purposes, yes, exactly. And I figure if you're traveling a country, you know, you should immerse yourself in everything that's different and everything it has to offer. There's so many people here in Tokyo on the sidewalks and stuff, it's hard to navigate. And so that's it. I'm really happy this live stream is working out, despite my somewhat terrible internet connection. I'll turn the camera around here one more time just to show you guys, you know, a lot of these billboards here, obviously concentrating on the anime and stuff. So if you're a fan of that, this is the neighborhood to come to. It's definitely a great tourist destination. I've really found it a lot of fun. And again, there's just so much to see in Tokyo. Really quickly, I'm going to ask you guys, maybe leave it down in the comment section below. Have you ever been to Japan? And if you have been to Japan, have you been to Akihabara, or Akihabara, however it's pronounced? And what do you think of the whole anime, manga scene? Would you come shopping here? Would you check it out if you came to Japan? Let me know in the comments your thoughts. And I'm just going to say really quickly before I wrap things up here, before I live stream out, there are some things about Japan that I absolutely love that make it so that I would almost want to live here, that I almost want to immigrate here, and not Japan, but would visit. Okay, thanks so much for watching, Kevin. We'll catch you on the next live stream. And I know that obviously it's probably, I don't know, pretty early in the morning over there. I think 13 hours behind. It might be about 1 or 2 o'clock p.m. here in the afternoon in Japan. So I'm going to really quickly go over some of the things I love about Japan. First of all, nobody speaks on their cell phone on public transit. So you have nobody on their cell phone on the city bus or on the trains yakking away, yakety, yakety, yak. People respect that here, and it's just so enjoyable. Low battery notification there. Secondly, there's no garbage in the streets. I do find there's a lack of garbage cans, but amazingly, there is just no garbage in the streets. There's vending machines everywhere, absolutely everywhere, even in residential neighborhoods. And I'm just gonna turn the camera around here to show you an example. Here's a whole row of vending machines right here. And what's great about these vending machines is you can actually use your transit pass to just buy what you need, and it just deducts it right off of your card there, so you don't even need money. I mean, Japanese are obviously specialists when it comes to vending machines. What else do I love about Japan? I love the food, and I love these, at least in the city here, these dedicated neighborhoods, each neighborhood having something special. I mean, there's a neighborhood for costume play, cosplay, there's a neighborhood for nightlife, there's a neighborhood for everything. And last but not least, and I'm probably forgetting some, is that the women in Japan, not only are they beautiful, they're very feminine. I kind of feel like back home that men are men and women are men, and that everybody's just a man. And so if you're gay, right on, but if you're heterosexual, it's hard to find a woman who's feminine in Canada and the United States, is my opinion, because everybody wants to be a man nowadays. Not in Japan. The women here actually like the role of being a woman. And I kind of like that, and I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but that's my opinion and my feelings about it. And if I were to move here, I'm actually kind of thinking about doing it, whether it's teaching English or something. I would love to come live in Japan. So let me know your thoughts as usual, and like I say, hope you're doing well. And this was just a really quick tour of Akihabara neighborhood here. Obviously I can't do the whole neighborhood, and I can't do the whole city. Thanks, Kevin, for the comment. And I'll add one more thing that I love about Tokyo here is their train system. Their transit system is just amazing. The rapid trains and the amount of trains, and just when it comes to public transit, they are just absolutely amazing. So that's it. I am going to YouTube live out, and if you're watching the replay, again, be sure to comment, be sure to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button. Again, I'm Jade Sambrook in Japan. Looking forward to seeing you guys next time. All right. What do I say in Japanese? Probably arigatou gozaimasu with the bow, and maybe it's good afternoon, so konnichiwa. And that's another thing I love about Japan, is the politeness and the respect and the bowing. It's just, it's pretty cool. All right, you guys, talk to you soon. Adios.